Why is Trayon White, the city council member for Ward 8 in Washington, D.C., probably the poorest ward, why is he hanging out with Ray J in the ghetto and with a group or a gang called the Lynch Mob? Interesting minds want to know. I saw something on Instagram recently where Ray J was in Ward 8. He was here in D.C. at an apartment building. You can see this apartment building and the crew here. We'll play this video.
You want to talk? Oh, yeah, you did back up. Okay, I appreciate that. But the only containers, we got that. We appreciate y'all for not doing nothing about it. I got you. None of this. None of that. I got it. I got it. You already know we got it.
So one of the things, first thing I want to point out is you see the woman here, and Ray J is right next to her. The woman is more or less handling the conversation with the police. At some point, you're going to hear her refer to the police by his first name.
Understand. Thank you, Webby.
Then you say, thank you, Webby. It's the police officer's name, apparently, the black guy who poured out the alcohol. And you can see Trayon right next to her. And right next to Trayon is our city council member. Right next to Ray J, is our city council member, Trayon White.
I gotta get a shot before you throw it away. Let me get a shot before.
There's Ray J. There's Ray J. And there's the city council member, Trayon White. And again, he's under investigation. Recently, the city redistricted the ward. So typically, Ward 8 used to be strictly across the river. And now they've incorporated some parts across the river. That's where he lives. That's where Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez lives. And of course, that is where he was captured, taking the bribe as well.
In the right.
They're gonna throw the cup. Look, he saved the shot too. He might have sit on a little something.
Yeah, so that's Trayon White heading into the, I guess it's Woodland Terrace, and the name of the group is the Lynch Mob. And this is our city council member hanging out with the Lynch Mob. And here's another guy talking about the Lynch Mob from DC.
Lynch Mob, Ward 8, dog. You heard me?
That's correct, Lynch Mob, Ward 8. And this is kind of a view of the area where Trayvon was in the video earlier with Ray J. Here's that area. Here's the apartment building, a low slung apartment building. I think I know exactly where this is. You can see the apartment building. It looks like they've done some renovations. And here is the video of the same council member in court in a news clip discussing his arrest and pending prison time.
In the 37-page criminal complaint, the FBI lays out a series of conversations a cooperating witness recorded having with the Ward 8 council member since June. Prosecutors say all of the conversations were recorded in a car, wired for video and sound. According to the documents, in one conversation with what the FBI calls a confidential human source, the source handed White an envelope with $5,000. That's for making sure you reach out to government employee 3 and government employee 4. White then says, I'm on top of all of that. You know me, I'm already moving. Once you and I lock eyes and gets to an understanding, I gets to work. I can make some expletive happen. The complaint includes photos of White allegedly taking the cash payments, which according to the FBI broke down like this. June 26th, $15,000. July 17th, $5,000. July 25th, $10,000. And August 9th, $5,000. Trayon White was arrested yesterday afternoon outside an apartment building in Southeast. This photo a neighbor shared with News 4 shows FBI agents in tactical gear next to a car White was driving. A Tesla with Ward 8 councilmember plates was parked outside. The FBI in its complaint states White agreed to accept $156,000 in undisclosed kickbacks and agreed to 3% payment of contract values, $35,000 in cash payments. White's attorney, Fred Cook, had no comment as he left the courthouse. The Ward 8 council member is due back in court.
And you see there, he's in his African-like garb, and that is typically the stance that they take. They're wearing their traditional American clothes, and then when they get in some trouble, they put on the African garb, the dashikis and sort. Anyway, that's very interesting. Ray J, Trayon White, bribes, kickbacks, and it really kind of highlights that once these council members, oftentimes they get into power, they oftentimes seek out celebrity, fame, and clearly fortune. Once again, I am John Gall. Thank you for joining.